Shrug.
Captain's log, stardate 2258.201. Our science team has discovered a connection between the anomalies we encountered in the Silva system. Each showed the presence of a highly unstable substance known as protomatter.
Sitting here.
Our continued exploration suggests the entire trench may be contaminated with concentrations of protomatter, but further research will have to wait.
Full.
We've received a distress signal from an independent vessel and are now in pursuit of the ship to render aid.
We're being hailed. Opening channel.
This is Anton Serko, acting captain of the Polaris. We're experiencing multiple system failures. Please keep your distance. We can't guarantee your safety.
Into the anomaly. The Polaris's current trajectory will take them directly through the asteroid field, Captain. Their chances of survival are effectively zero.
I can check that out.
If we can get within range, we may be able to disrupt their engines. I'll contact USS Raleigh. I'll request support. Target selected.
Staying
Yes,
with
Captain.
them.
Targeting.
Moving out of the anomaly.
They're giving a scan.
Roger
Following
that.
the target.
Updating target. Scanning.
About time too.
Entering the anomaly.
Scan complete.
Right.
Aye, Captain. Starting disruption attempt. Locking on target. I'm in. Target system disrupted. Captain, incoming message from the vessel.
Please, you have to help. We're taking supplies to a research station in the Persef system. Something went wrong. Something happened to the star.
Exiting the anomaly.
We got hit by some kind of blast wave or something. And now we can't reach anyone at the station. You have to go back. You have to help them, please.
USS Raleigh is arriving. Incoming message from the Raleigh, Captain. On screen.
Aegis, this is USS Raleigh. We're on hand to assist the Polaris.
Can you check it out?
The Raleigh is better equipped to help with repairs, Captain. I advise we check on that station.
for warp.
Hi.
Boom.
Preparing for warp. Allocating power.
Warp course plotted. Lining up for warp vector. Warp vector aligned.
Warp
On your mark,
coils
Captain.
ready. Charged.
Engage. Right, warp.
Aye, aye.
I am not reading any life signs on the station, but I am picking up a few escape pods amongst the debris. Captain, sensors indicate the star is experiencing wide-scale coronal disintegration. If the core erupts, our ship will not be able to withstand the blast wave.
Well, I want you scan target. Already scanned, it lied. I told you a scan had to be done.
Long-range sensors indicate a few chondritic bodies.
Aye, aye. New target locked. Scanning target. Scan complete. Life signs detected.
I am detecting tachyon levels consistent with recent use of a cloaking device.
We should be on our guard.
The Klingons are about.
Captain, I'm getting a signal of unknown origin here.
Federation vessel, leave now or be destroyed. You have 30 seconds to comply.
What are the Klingons doing in the trench?
Captain, we should deliver the survivors to the Raleigh. Their medbay is significantly larger.
I'll contact them and ask them to put their medical staff on alert. That's a Klingon D5 cruiser. Aye, locking new target. Firing.
Environmental radiation levels are spiking. The star's core is going to erupt soon.
Warning. Understood. Repairs underway on the shield emitters. Shield emitters repaired. Restored.
Aye, Captain. Arming torpedoes. Hostile ship decloaking. New contact. One enemy vessel. You got it. Raising shield.
Shield emitters restored. Prepare crews to sensor array. Sensor suite repaired.
Enemy
Captain.
breaking contact.
Sensor array restored.
Aye,
Staying with
Captain. Changing target. Engaging.
Leave it alone. I'm find somebody else to annoy.
contact. Strike one hostile.
Yes.
We're showing on their sensors.
Following the target.
Target selected. Opening fire.
I. Repairing shield emitters. Shields are fully operational. Yes, Captain. Repairing torpedo launchers.
Hostile retreating.
Torpedoes are fully functional.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
Restored.
Oh.
Yes, Captain. Updating target.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Oh, not again.
They know we're here. Initiating scan. Ship decloaking. I've got a new contact. Hostile.
The amount of environmental radiation is spiking to dangerously high levels, Captain.
Scan complete. We've got life signs. Aye, Captain. Locking on target.
No. That one I want. That's right.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Oh, not again.
Aye, Captain. Targeting.
We've arrived.
Enemy vessel decloaking. New contact. One
Shields
hostile.
at 50%.
Enemy retreating.
Shields at 25%.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Aye, aye. Repairing engines. Engines fully restored. Engines restored.
Aye.
Staying with
New
them.
target locked.
Captain, it looks like matter from the star is causing temperature spikes in certain areas, severe enough to damage the ship. Those pods might not last long out there.
Engines are fully operational.
Entering anomaly.
Environmental hazard detected.
Coming in from multiple.
Aye, Captain. Repair crews to shield emitters. Shield emitters restored.
Moving into the anomaly.
Enemy vessel is retreating. I'll save the torpedoes for later. Torpedoes on station. One hostile destroyed. Understood. Dropping shields.
Acknowledged. Starting repairs on warp core.
Sensors are showing waveforms consistent with recent cloaking activity.
Warp core restored.
New contact. One enemy vessel.
Warp core restored.
Stellar core eruption is imminent.
Emitters restored.
We need to warp out of here, Captain. Captain, I have noticed a pattern of unusual sensor echoes. They are indicative of the recent use of a cloaking device.
Sensors are fully operational. Shields are fully operational. Initializing warp protocols. Adjusting power.
Warp course laid in. Lining up for warp.
Warp coils
Ship decloaking.
Course laid in, Captain. Aye, aye.
I've got a new contact. Hostile. No additional hostiles on sensors.
Captain's log, Stardate 2258.206. It's become clear that the dangers of the trench make it unsuitable for a population as fragile as the Vulcans. The Federation will have to find a new home for the Vulcan people elsewhere. After our encounter with Klingon warships, our mission has changed. We need to know what the Klingon Empire is up to. We've detected significant Klingon activity deep within the trench. We're going in alone to see what we can learn.
Once we arrive in the Arna system, we will have to be cautious. Based on my data, I believe the Klingons have established a sensor network.
Aye, Captain.
Preparing for warp. Diverting power.
Warp course is set. Aligning warp vector. We're on vector for warp.
Ready
Course
for warp.
plotted.
Charged.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What are those things?
Starships, Lieutenant. Or the remains of them.
But from where?
Shuttle maintenance.
Unknown. The design and materials of construction matched no identified source.
I wonder who built them.
I would be more concerned about who destroyed them.
Aye, Captain.
Aye, understood.
Affirmative.
Routine theta radiation scans.
Warning.
All come up clean.
Cloaked vessel detected.
Oh no.
Enemy vessel decloaking. New contact, one enemy vessel. Aye, aye,
Following the
Captain.
target.
Locking new target. Scanning.
I'm picking up some localized signals, Captain. They're consistent with a Klingon sensor network node. If we can access a node without triggering it, we may be able to inject an override. It could give us more time to work in the system undetected.
Ray shields.
Roger that. Shields up. Full scan complete. Arming torpedoes. You
Following.
Changing target. Engaging target.
Entering anomaly.
Warning.
Entering the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Aye, aye. Attempting system disruption. Stand by. Updating target. We're disrupting the target system.
Exiting the anomaly.
Hostile destroyed. Aye,
Following
aye.
the target.
Targeting.
Aye, aye. Repairs underway on the shield emitters. Shield emitters repaired. Warning.
Entering anomaly.
Environmental hazard detected. Understood. Starting repairs to sensors. Sensors fully restored. Affirmative. Repairing warp core. Warp core is fully repaired. Warp core restored. Aye, Captain. Repair crews
Exiting
to the
anomaly.
engines.
We just tripped the sensor network. Klingon vessels are probably en route to investigate.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
I've got a new contact. Hostile. Scan initiated.
Showing off their sensors.
New contact. One hostile. I've finished the scan. Aye, aye. Attempting to disrupt. New target locked. Target system is disrupted.
That should keep us from showing up on the sensor network for now.
Roger
Staying
that.
with
We're picking up additional network nodes around the system, Captain. Each one we disrupt might buy us a little more time to operate.
I've updated the chart of our operational area.
Shield strength at 50%. Our shields are at 25%. Acknowledged. Repairs underway on torpedo launchers. Torpedo launchers fully operational. We have lost shields. Warning. Torpedo launchers repaired. Aye, aye. Repair crews to shield emitters. Shield emitters restored.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
Captain, hostile reinforcements en route.
Particle analyzers are reacting, Captain. There may be a cloaked vessel operating in the area.
Aye. Throttle to 0.
Hostile ship been detected. I've got a new contact. Hostile. Aye, aye.
Follow.
Target selected. Engaging target.
Flow junction damage.
Yes, Captain. Repairing phaser array. Phaser fire control restored. Aye, aye. Repairing shield emitters. Shield emitters repaired.
Restored.
Affirmative. Maximizing power to shield emitters.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Calculating travel vector.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Torpedoes
Allocating
disarmed.
engine power for impulse.
Making ready for impulse. We're ready to go. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Maximum throttle.
Aye, Captain. Starting repairs on torpedo fire control.
Torpedo launchers.
Torpedoes are fully functional.
Aye,
Staying
Captain.
with them.
Changing target.
Aye.
We set off a target. Yes, Captain. Shields lowered.
Klingons are calling for reinforcements.
Warning. Cloaked vessel
Scan
detected.
complete.
Moving into the anomaly.
New contact.
Environmental
One
hazard
hostile.
detected.
I. Starting disruption attempt. Locking on target. Enemy vessel decloaking. New contact. One enemy vessel. I know we're here. Shields raised. Torpedoes arming. I'm in. Target system
Torpedo
disrupted.
launchers fully operational.
Warp core damaged. Warning. Torpedo
Following the target.
Changing target. Engaging. Conserving torpedoes. Disarming torpedoes.
Understood. Repair crews to shield emitters. Shields, 50%. Shields are fully operational.
Shield emitters restored.
Aye, Captain. Arming torpedoes.
Shields are
One hostile
25%.
destroyed.
Shields are down.
Sensor array damaged.
Affirmative. Repairing shield emitters. Shield emitters restored.
Shield emitters restored. Warning.
Shields are fully operational.
Shield emitters restored. Plotting course.
Aye,
Torpedoes
understood.
on safe.
Powering engines for impulse.
Plotting impulse
Shield
course.
emitters repaired.
Course plotted. On your mark. Aye, aye.
Shield emitters restored.
Shield emitters restored.
You
Follow
got it. Locking new target.
Warning.
Entering the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Aye, Captain. Starting repairs to engines.
Exiting the anomaly.
Initiating scan.
Engines are fully operational.
Engines restored.
Aye, aye. Repairing torpedo launchers.
Captain, the Klingons are calling for reinforcements.
Scanning complete.
Sensors are showing waveforms consistent with
I've
recent
got a new
cloaking
contact.
activity.
Hostile. Understood. Attempting to disrupt. Targeting. Hostile ship decloaking. New contact. One enemy vessel. We're disrupting the target system.
Torpedo launchers repaired.
Photon torpedo launchers restored.
Aye, Captain.
Following the target.
Updating target. Opening fire.
Shields at 50%. Affirmative. Repair crews to phasers. Phaser array fully repaired.
Phaser array restored.
Just lost our shields.
Calculating travel vector.
Aye. Repairs underway on the shield. Shield emitters repaired.
Shield emitters restored.
Hostile destroyed.
Aye, Captain. Damage crews to warp core.
Aye. Course
Diverting
laid
power
in,
for
Captain.
impulse.
Laying course for impulse. Aye.
I've got multiple hostile contacts.
Sensors are picking up a strong signal coming from that wreckage. I do not recognize the signature.
Roger that.
Staying with
Target selected. Aye, Captain. Locking on target. Disengaging.
Acknowledged. Repairing sensors.
Moving out of the anomaly.
Sensors are fully functional.
Sensor array restored.
Yes, Captain. Repairing warp core. Warp core repaired.
Warp core restored.
Full scan.
From these readings, it looks as though there is still an active device aboard that vessel. We will have to analyze the data further once we are in safer territory.
Shield strength at 50%.
Captain, we've reached our destination.
Shields at 25%.
Aye, Captain. New target locked.
Shields are down.
Yes, follow. Changing target. Firing.
Aye. Repair crews are en route. Warp core is fully operational.
Restored.
Shields are fully operational. Phasers are fully operational.
Restored.
Sensors fully restored.
Sensor array restored.
Shield emitter. Repairing Lowering shield emitters. Aye, aye. Full power to shields. Shield emitters restored.
You got it. Holding fire.
Engines for impulse.
Making ready for impulse. We're ready to go. Aye.
Captain, we're clear of hostiles. Hostile contacts detected.
I'm detecting a civilian vessel in the area, Captain.
I cannot tell what it is hauling, but its signature is fluctuating wildly.
I'm sure the Klingons are monitoring the transport sensors. If we get too close, they'll know exactly where we are.
Aye, Captain. Repairs underway.
Following the
Aye,
target.
aye. Targeting.
Phaser array fully repaired.
Phaser array restored.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye. Lowering shields.
Warp core is fully repaired.
Warp core restored.
Engine repairs complete, Captain. Sensors are fully functional. Torpedoes are fully functional.
Restored.
All repairs completed.
Torpedo launchers restored.
We're too close. Klingon vessels are responding.
Aye.
Staying with
Target selected. Scan initiated.
Hostile reinforcements are on the way.
Captain.
Captain,
we have life
I count 9 crew members aboard the transport. They are
Only
indicative of the
3 of
recent
them are
use of a
Klingons.
cloaking device.
They have hostages?
The device they have on board is dangerously unstable. A protomatter core of some kind. Captain, that device is too dangerous to leave in the Klingons' hands.
New
Or
contact.
anyone's hands,
One
for that
hostile.
matter.
They're calling for help.
Bipolar flow junction damaged.
Hostile reinforcements are on the way.
Bang goes me.
Only mate.